What's up? This is Big Sherm. Um, we're continuing our rap writing for aspiring MCs, how-to tutorial videos. So the last one we did was bars, counting your first bars, counting to 16 bars, how long that takes. Um, but you might have been thinking to yourself, hey, Sherm, you just wrote a 16 in 20 minutes. I'm not that good. I'm not good at rhyming yet. I don't know how to come up with stuff that quickly. And that's totally okay, and it's very normal for starting out. So we're going to talk about rhyming. Actually rhyming, hitting with that perfect timing, hitting the sirens, doing this living or dying, trying. You know what I'm saying? So we're just going to keep moving forward, and hopefully this will help you learn more ways to rhyme or words to rhyme. So the easiest way to start learning to rhyme better or more is to do one word. So single rhymes like word, bird, turd, whatever. Most people are familiar with just rhyming like bees, trees, sneeze, leaves. So when you're starting to write rhymes, that's going to be probably how you're starting off with just single rhymes where you're rhyming with one word at a time, maybe every other line, and that's fine because that's how you learn and eventually you will shine. Word. So rhyming, obviously, you're matching it with the vowels and the sounds. So like goes, shows, rose, flows, close. With the accent, you'd be like doze, open the doors. Um, so, I mean, one words are pretty basic. Everyone can kind of do that. What you start getting into is using two rhyming words, and that comes very naturally, very quickly, and you'll rhyme them in different places. But um, one word, sunbird, um, all terrible examples, of course. Um, fly high, sky high. Oh my. You could do rap fest, trap best, um, strand dead, depending on how you say it. And a lot of rhyming is stretching out what you want to say or stretching out the words so they match. Um, Probably in your poetry class, they told you to have exact rhymes like clothes and shows. Um, but in rap, you could rhyme shows with clove or shows with um, smoke. It's mostly the middle words. So it'd be like da 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 da. Keep the doors closed. You ain't want the smoke. Like it kind of still fits. So a lot of rhyming is using multiple words as well. So let's see. Longer words. Master, faster, plastered, smasher, captured, rapture, all words like that. You could do three words. I like breaking them down into each word. I sound it out. So if you want to think of a new word, you'd be like views. I just go in my head. I go views, shoes, news, clues, dues, bruise. I even say nonsensical stuff just to try to get out every combination of syllables to make sure I'm not missing any words. Um, bruise, bruise, moose. Um, so those are just kind of simple rhymes again. Yeah, you will want to be stretching out your rhymes a lot too. Like I mentioned earlier, business, witness, physics, very kind of different and not exact rhymes, but it just kind of flows like that. And by having more of those options, you can say more things and be more versatile with what you're saying. You can tell more stories and themes with having the ability to stretch your rhymes more and kind of match things to fit and match it together. You can even rhyme the same. People say don't rhyme the same word, but totally, everyone in the know knows you can rhyme the same word. Just you have to represent it differently. You have to flip it differently. A lot of words have two meanings to them, so you can rhyme with the same word and rhyme with both meanings. I'm trying to think of some good examples. Um, but let's just keep moving on. So yeah, just to recap on the two syllable rhymes. You can stretch them. So one example I wrote down, hot sauce, top off. So those are not exact. Hot and top are pretty close, but it doesn't end with a T sound. And sauce and off are not the same. But hot sauce, top off, drop off, rock star. You can kind of move your rhymes as you're going in the track, and grow them by just adjusting the words you're saying. I kind of touched on that in the bars video. Um, you can use the last words to influence what the next rhymes are going to be without rhyming the same thing. Physics could be your last of a two bar, and then the next one you say limit, and this is how I live it. You could say digits. Um, then you could rhyme with simpin' and pimpin' and blimp shit or whatever. Really, I don't think there's anything else I really have to say about that, but I just wanted to cover actually rhyming. Again, as I said in the first video, if you have trouble with rhymes or want to rhyme bigger words, don't be afraid to use rhymezone.com. They really will help you at the beginning, finding different things. And they even have a near rhyme and a slant rhyme option, so you can get different things. Let me just touch on like longer words. Obviously, I didn't prepare too many words for this. Okay, so like if I wanted to rhyme with like, so I was like, yep, I'm in the cut and I'm super focused. So super focus. Use her lotus, move her open, super focus, do it mostest, super focus, um, loser hopeless, super focused, grew and opened, super focused, who the closest. So I like who the closest. So like I'm in the cut and I'm super focused. Can't do it like me, but who is the closest? 'Cause it's me. This is how it go. Still writing rhymes and I killing every show. So you can think that's kind of how I kind of showing you by example how you come up with longer rhymes or you figure out the process. So let me think of another longer word. How about new mixer? New mixer. So there's three things to rhyme off of there. Um, New mixer. So like, yep, I'm in the stew. Got my new mixer. You bitter. Lose liver. Clue giver. Shoe fitter was probably the first one I thought of. Cool clippers. So new mixer. Who's bigger? I like that one because it represents my name. So it's like I'm in the stew, got a new mixer. All these rappers little, Sherm who bigger, you know. So that's just kind of the process for that. I'm gonna just cut this off here because there's not really much more to say. But you'll get the rhymes down over time. Just try new things, switch up the words, rhyme about anything, rhyme about things around you. We'll get into freestyling and stuff like that later. But use those resources to kind of just help you move along and think of new things. Always use the middle vowels or use the sounds that it makes to figure out new ones, and it doesn't have to match perfectly because it's rap. And this is about you and the listener, who at first is probably just you as well. And from there, you can get moving on. All right, prepare for the next clip. Is going to be about themes and topics and maintaining those.